Hi, welcome to DCRC Adventures. I'm out this afternoon with the Tamiya Grasshopper for the Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge. It's actually Hornet, but Grasshopper's the same chassis, so it's allowed. I have got a Core RC 2-cell 7.4 volt battery. As you can see, 3 wires. I have got a brushed LRP motor in there, old motor, and inside there, if you can see it, is an LRP brushed speed controller. No reverse on it, so it gets interesting when things start going pear-shaped. I'm going to see if I can get this battery in. Let's do it like this. So can I balance the phone? Not the easiest car to get the battery into. There we go. And the cover on. Not an easy thing to do one-handed, so there you go. Right, W again. Get you on the mount. There we go. So I've got the is it Sky RC GPS. I've not really been using this a great deal, pretty much the first time. So we'll press start. So that should be reading now 0 mile an hour. When I move the car, comes in. Car pass, and we'll give it a run. Surprisingly, this is fairly stable at speed. It's when you come to slow down. And I thought this run got a bit squirrely, and there's a car coming as well. So even though it's a little brush motor, 540 sized motor, it's an 8-turn double, so it spins pretty fast. There's another car coming. If I can figure out how to fast forward this, I will do. If not, in the description I'll put some timings for when the run starts. It's the only trouble with speed running on an open road. Other people want to use it. Right, here we go. There's nothing coming. Oh, all sorts of upside down. Right, I'll abort that run. There we go. Been to collect it. It's popped the back axle out, but I don't think there's anything broken. As you can see, quite a buckle on the wheels now. And there's actually a chunk out on this one. It's come unglued. I don't know if it came unglued and while it's running or whether when it's crashed. I've also got, I don't know if you can see that in the video, front wheel's gone a bit wonky. Something's not right. I've broken the front wishbone off again. Right, so that's the end of the speed run with that one. Just out of curiosity though, we'll have a look at the GPS. So if I do stop and then read 48 mile an hour, so not quite as fast as the previous run, but that wouldn't count anyway because the car didn't drive back to me in one piece. So I think that's decided my final speed for the challenge for this year. I won't have time to run again, so I'll retire the car and try and put it back to nice, clean, original condition. Some scruffs on the body. Yeah, it's not going to be clean, is it? But yeah, it'll go back on the shelf as a runner. Okay, great stuff. Cheers for watching. Bye for now. So the carnage of today's speed running. Lots. So I take the body off. I'll show you what I've got in it first. So the speed controller is a LRP something or other. It's an old one that was in. Came in a car that I bought off eBay that I've rebuilt, cleaned up, and I've probably sold on since. It's forwards only speed controller. There's no limit on it for the motor turns. The motor itself, because the back axles actually come off, it's easy to show you. This is a LRP Fusion, and it's an 8-turn double. Stripped it, cleaned it, rebuilt it. Didn't need to replace any parts. It was lovely condition inside, so I thought I'd run it, give it a try. Performance is pretty good. The run, I got 50 mile an hour on the GPS, 48 on the run that ended in a crash. The servo I've been using, don't know if you can see that again at the parts bin. It's a KO show, just to annoy the Tamiya fans. The battery, Core RC, 7.4 volts, 30C LiPo. Not a particularly good battery, but it's the only one I could find that would fit in the chassis. I did consider using, I've got some other batteries that are smaller, still 2-cell batteries. I'd wondered about using 2 of them and trying to fit them in and join them together to make, I think they'd have been about a 5 amp hour battery, 50C, but they didn't particularly fit in anywhere neatly, so I gave up on that idea. I did consider the hump pack that I used a couple of years ago on the Tamiya, the TTO2 Challenge. Had good performance out of that, but really a LiPo probably performs just as well. So for this run, I've been using the Sky RC GPS stuck into the car. Works well, no complaints about it, it's easy to use. 2 things I've noticed. One, I need a second phone, one to film with, one for the GPS. Also, the maximum speed, it only shows rounded to the nearest mile an hour, whereas the old one, the old GPS I was using, gives you 1 decimal point as well. So really, if you're really hunting for that, extra little bit, the Sky RC is probably more accurate, to be fair, but it will only show 1 mile an hour difference. It won't show you a decimal. So yeah, as far as the carnage goes, so broke another wishbone on the front, same as the one I did on the other side earlier in the week. Broke the front prong off. Luckily, because I bought a tree, came with the other side still on it. There you go. So I have got a spare, so that's fine. The rear axles come out, and it's actually, I don't know if I can get it to see it, there's actually right by there in the corner of the chassis, it's actually cracked. I don't know if you can see it there if it focuses. There's actually a crack in the chassis, so I probably will replace the chassis on it at some point, but the axle itself looks fine. And then the only other issue is the axle itself is bent, so I'll get that in the vise, get that straightened out as well. this now, I'll rebuild it, put it all back together, and it'll go on the shelf with some of the other cars I've got. So yeah, not the easiest car to get to go fast. Well, no, sorry, it's easy to get it to go fast. Getting it to slow down again afterwards, and that was tricky. With a speed controller, it's got a brake function on it. Very difficult to get the car to slow down with any stability. Fortunately, this speed controller, I can turn the brake off altogether, so it'll just roll to a stop. Unfortunately for me, that thing, great functions, works really well. The only issue I have with the Fly Sky is the range is pretty poop, to be fair. Maybe 50 metres reliably. Anything beyond that, it starts glitching and cutting out. Don't know whether I'm just unlucky with it, but I've had the same in multiple cars with multiple receivers. Function wise, not a problem. Loads of features, works well. Probably for racing or something like that, you'd be fine because you're not a million miles away. But for speed running, nah. So I'm going to get myself another transmitter receiver set with longer range for the future. I've got that thing now, so I need to get another phone or a tablet so I can actually use it and film at the same time, and we'll go from there. Right, great for watching. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.